turning them into candy.
That's what Watching Boo used to do.
For
He used
real?
to turn you into candy. Yeah, he used to turn you into candy.
Eat you.
I didn't even know that. All right, back with Keith, uh, designated Raven fan, and Emmett Knuckles, uh, 49ers fan, and your boy, Bears fan. Saturday, 7:30, Green Bay, Soldier Field, winner takes all. I'm a little scared I ain't gonna hold y'all because losing to them niggas, man, is the worst shit possible. And they've been whipping our ass uh, since Favre, and that was the 90s. So, yeah. Today we're gonna talk about a little of everything. Trey Young just got traded. We'll talk about the NFL head coaching openings. And I'm sure Keith has some strong feelings on which way the Ravens are going to go. And we'll close it by talking about Zion Williamson, a little kerfuffle he got into today, as well as we might throw some Stephon Diggs, Cardi B stuff in there too today. Because I'll be talking to my girl about that shit. That shit is wild. It's wild and just ghetto. But um, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Solid, man. I can't complain, bro. It's still early on my side of the world, so I'm solid.
Yeah, that
What time
Pacific
is it with
time.
you? Yeah.
I ain't doing too. Shoot, it's like 1 a.m. About 1:50.
Not too bad. All right. Well,
That ain't too bad.
CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert for Trey Young. Um, what do you when you hear that trade? What is you guys' first reactions to it? And we kind of said something off mic about it, but I'll let you say it on mic.
Like, uh, it's a pretty much inconsequential trade. I mean, he's going to the Wizards in exchange for what? CJ McCullough and some other guy. What's his name? Corey. Corey. I don't know how to pronounce his
Corey
last name.
Kispert.
Pittsburgh. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's it's telling that that's the most that you could get for Trey Young is a declining CJ McCullough, not like what a 10 point a night, 9 point a night guy at the two for a guy that's made multiple All Star teams, and then you send him to the Wizards, so they're not going anywhere fast. The Hawks, they're not going anywhere. This was, I guess, they had to get rid of him and get something for him, but man, you would hope that I would have rather have gotten draft picks and tried to rebuild, but I'm not sure what their thought process was on picking up those two guys.
Well, the thought. I mean, if you look at the salaries right now. The thought process is get move Trey. You're going to build around Jalen Johnson, who has really taken a step forward this season. Um, he looks like he could be a 1B on a championship team. That's how good he's playing. So you trade CJ, you get CJ back who's an expiring, and you get Corey Kispert who has a couple years left on his deal, but it's just 13 million a pop. You hopefully he could be a kind of stretch uh, wing for you, 3 and D guy. So that's the thought process. Trey's time there was over, and they just want to move on. So that's the thought process. What's your thoughts, Keith?
The first initial thing I saw was the expiring contract for CJ McCollum. It was just a move to free up cap space. Trey's deal is awful, basically, and they got out of it. And they have more breathing room next year to sign somebody.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think so. You know, I like Trey. I don't know if he's a winning player. And I talked about this um, in a short, but you know, there are some things he does really, really well. And I think he could help winning in a specific situation, but it doesn't look like it's going to be Washington. And you know, it kind of speaks to the bigger issue of guys with these big contracts, these 50 million plus contracts. It's just tough to trade them and get equal value back. Or if you do trade them and get equal value back, the team you're trading them to are is just so gutted that they can't compete. So it's like no purpose in doing it, right? Um, and so that's kind of where the whole Giannis Antetokounmpo thing is trending. They can't really find a deal there, and you know they might have to end up trading him for pieces. And then you saw the same thing with Trey, even Luca to a certain extent. I mean, the best they could do was just AD straight up. I mean, you know, maybe if they opened it up to the entire league, they would have got something better, but maybe not. You know, so um, yeah,
Yeah, to me, because I guess, I mean, Washington, I mean, they're not really close to contention. I'm not sure how you could build a championship level roster around Trey Young making almost $50 million a year. It's hard to do it with legit superstars that are like 6'6" plus. So imagine trying to do that with a guy that's, what is Trey, like 5'10", 5'9"?
maybe he's about 5'10", I would say.
And he's a defensive liability. He can score, but it's it's going to be hard to, the way the current CBA is set up, to construct a team that could compete for a title with him making that kind of money as your best player, and he makes too much money to be your third best player, which, based on his size and his defensive limitations, he would ideally be your third best player, but at 50 million, it's just not doable. So I understand Atlanta wanting to move on from him. I would just want a different return. I mean, I get CJ the expiring, that's cool. I would have preferred draft picks so I could get young athletic guys on rookie deals with upside, as opposed to what they got for him. But maybe there weren't teams willing to give up picks uh, for Trey based off of his size, his limitations, and his salary. So that might have been the best offer that they could have gotten for him.
Yeah,
Shoot, another angle is it may have become a point to where they may have to give up draft picks to get rid of him.
could have been.
A negative asset,
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Washington. I mean, they weren't competing for anything. It looks like a move to where it signals that they're tanking.
Yeah, well, they've been taking for the last decade. You know what I'm saying? And so he wanted to go there, which is shocking to me. I mean, maybe once if you look at their books after this season, it's just going to be him on there pretty much, and
You know why he
rookies.
wanted to go there?
Maybe somebody's coming with him.
He has the greenest of green light.
He does have the green light, and you know, you go from Atlanta to Chocolate City. It's not a bad trade off. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
culturally speaking, yeah.
Man, it's like, I mean, you kind of in the same boat. Shout out to him for being able to, hey, if I'm gonna leave, I'm leaving the A. I
dictate where
might,
you going.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good on him. I don't see a way unless somebody comes there and they have some cap space that they're going to be competing. I just don't see it unless one of these rookies take a jump. I like Alex Sarr. I like Trey Johnson for what I've seen of him. I like Bub Carrington, what I've seen of him, but I don't know if these guys are, you know, guys that can kind of raise your floor and help you compete in the Eastern Conference. So, uh, yeah, like you said, Keith, he got the greenest light of all time there. So,
What's he? He's 27. So by the time you could get some people, he'll be what, like 29, 30. So he'll be like right in his prime. So it makes some sense for him there. Washington. I don't think he was like I don't think he's going to be that desired by much of the league. Nobody's going to want to pay him that much money. Not that many people are going to want to pay him. I should say, not no one.
yeah, I don't know. Another trade that possibly could be on the horizon. Anthony Davis. Uh, we've been hearing um, Atlanta. So they just made that trade. So maybe they reroute CJ. Uh, we've been hearing about the Warriors, possibly Jimmy Butler, and a swap. And they just try to get really even better defensively, but get some scoring back. I don't love the options I see out there for AD either, in terms of him being traded. The same for Greek. There's just not a lot of great options on the market for any of these guys that make 50 plus million. So um, it's just a weird time in the NBA in terms of trades. Do you think Adam Silver regrets like this hard cap stuff that kind of makes it more difficult for trades?
I would
It
say
may be.
yes because like
What happened?
okay, I'm hearing you guys now. I would say it was not a wise decision because the trades are kind of what keeps the league interesting, the player movement,
Yeah,
the
especially during the
blockbuster
regular
trades
season.
like the Luca thing was like a huge hit for them last year in terms of interest and engagement. So like making deals like that harder to me is not a good business move for the NBA brand.
Yeah,
So I'm sure whenever the next CBA is up, they're gonna have to revisit that because I mean the league will just get drier and drier if you don't have these blockbuster trades and superstars moving and teaming up.
yeah, for sure.
I think it was an underhanded way of taking back control from the players. I think the players were kind of had too much freedom asking for trades and whatnot, and just had too much control. And I think this was a way to limit that. And I'm not trying to say what the players having control is a bad thing, but I'm pretty sure the owners were thinking it was getting out of hand.
Yeah, I can see that. I think you know one of the bigger the person who did that the most is Braun. Like he held franchises hostage for for years. He kind of holding the Lakers hostage right now. So uh, just taking the you know reducing the player empowerment is possibly what he was trying to do. But yeah, yeah, I agree. Interested to see how these trades play out because it's just really difficult to manage. So we'll see. All right, we'll go over to these NFL head coach openings. Um, I brought up a little ranking of them. Um, they've got so who's all looking for a coach right now? The Raiders, the
Gi-
Titans,
Giants.
Giants, the Cardinals,
Oh,
Falcons, Browns, and your Baltimore Ravens, Keith. Um, why don't we start with you? I'll let you go, man. What are you thinking? Um, how did
Yeah, the
you
top.
how did you feel
They would
about
definitely
the
be the top job.
how did you feel about the news?
um, I've been a Ravens fan since 2000. Right. My first football game I've ever attended live was the Bengals versus the Ravens in Cincinnati. And it was the year they won the Super Bowl. So
I'm
they,
gonna have him put the violin under this shit. But go
yeah,
ahead.
it's just yeah. Anyways, it's one of those things. I just wanted to say that because there's a lot of people, especially out now, who wasn't fans of the team until Lamar came on, which is cool, and I understand that. But I mean, and you can, yes, bring up the violin because I have experienced. I've experienced a lot of heartbreak under the hardball regime.
Nigga, you won one in 2012.
I understand that. But there's been also a lot of heartbreak as well.
Boy,
Because we
stop.
should have won more. I can't help that you're a fan of the Bears, bro, and you're
All
used to
right. Oh,
mediocrity.
this what we're doing?
I,
This what we doing today?
I mean, you won't let me cook.
Go ahead.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, cook, man.
Thank you. I mean, Antonio Brown not stopping him to going across the goal line in the first round of the playoffs. I forgot what year that was. I think it was 2016. The next year, Andy Dalton and AJ Green giving us the kill shot down the field. There's a lot of heartbreak within the fourth quarter in our history. And it's a recurring theme under the John Harbaugh regime. There's a lot of
Fuck ups.
negative things that that kept occurring no matter the coaching staff. He'll switch out coordinators. We still had the same issues. We had let up big plays in the fourth quarter. Our offense will become stagnant whenever. We'll get hot and cold. The common denominator was John Harbaugh. We had a lot of good, but you can also identify the negative as well. And I think just the missed field goal was the last straw. We've seen this too many times with the game on the line. Something happens. And for that, we need to turn over a new chapter and a new page. I appreciate John Harbaugh, legendary coach. It reminds me of Andy Reid when
Is
he
he
left the Eagles.
legendary?
I mean, you were just the hiccup of the Super Bowl. Like you don't want
Well,
you were just defended him.
no, I wasn't. I'm kind of like, okay, he got that one Super Bowl against his brother. Cool. I mean, if you take away his name, he probably shouldn't even have been in the.
That's possible.
He probably shouldn't even been the coach. You know what I'm saying?
I also think he was ahead of his time as well, as far as like being the CEO, quote unquote, of the team.
Sure.
I think that was innovative. Um, as far as what he's done, like coaching programs and mentoring programs, bringing coaches up, basically exchanging black coaches for draft picks. Like he'll bring black coaches up and then they'll get a job somewhere else. We'll get a draft pick in return. That's what I meant by that last statement. Uh, he was also innovative too, so it's not like it's all bad. Um, it's just time.
What you think? Yeah.
Can I say one more thing?
Go
This
ahead.
reminds me of MJ and Kobe in the middle of their careers when they had to get coaching changes and they won championships.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Em.
I knew I knew I should have stopped. I should have stopped him.
He always
I should have stopped
took
him.
a step above and beyond.
Man,
He's MJ and Kobe when they got Phil Jackson.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay.
This nigga, man. It's crazy.
Are we gonna hire Phil? Who's Phil? I know we have MJ and Kobe. Who's Phil?
Who? Wait. All right. Okay. Well, have you seen Lamar's like Instagram post? He wanted that nigga gone.
Yeah, and I mean I can keep going. Like you can tell at certain times of the year that like Jim has lost a team.
For sure.
Just how they were playing. You can tell if you play sports. You can tell when the players are not behind the coach.
Right. Yeah, you can.
It's more than Lamar. So
you can see it with the camera right now.
I'll fall back.
Go ahead, Em. What you got?
Yeah, I actually don't think John Harbaugh is a bad coach. You know, he's that CEO type where he doesn't call the plays. You know, he coaches the coaches. He lets you run your scheme, do what you do best. It was just time. It was just time to make a change there. Like, what has he been there for? Like 18? Was it 15 years? Something like that. That's a long time for
18
the same voice in the locker room. So sure, and one Super Bowl, but I think he's still one of the best 10 head coaches in the league. I think he's a pretty good head coach. He made the tough decision. He seems willing to fire guys when they're not performing well. He's done a pretty good job in finding the right coordinators. So I think he can go somewhere else, fresh start, and put together a good coaching staff. And then for Baltimore, to me, that's the best. That's the best opening in the NFL. They already have a top 5 quarterback. I mean, the roster needs some work, but I mean, getting the top 5 quarterback is takes a lot of stress off of you as the head coach. So to me, it was time for a split for both. John needed to go somewhere else, new blood. Lamar Jackson was tired of him. The other people in the locker room tired of him. It was just time for both to go their separate ways. But I do think my guess would be the hire is going to be either Kevin Stefanski or I would maybe I'm advocating for it because I like Saul. I think he's a hell of a coach. The younger generation wave. They need to fix that defense. I think he would be a great fit. But I think it'll be one of those two will be the next head coach there.
Well, they have to hit a home run with this hire, like because it's getting to the point where they need to win something substantial with Lamar. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be, and I'm gonna get you guys' opinion. I don't know whether you go offense or defense. That's a tough question. I kind of lean. It depends on who's out there. I kind of lean offensive because I think if you hire a former head coach as a defensive coordinator, just fix it up, give him the keys to the kingdom, and just sit there with Lamar and make everything like tailor everything to his strengths. You're always gonna have this really good player operating at the top of his game. And I think that's what you want when you go into football games every time is him being comfortable and operating how he wants to operate. So that's why I would kind of go lean offensive. What do y'all think?
I think the other way around. I think we should go defensive and then have a OC that's capable of being head coach, but you pay him a little more to stick around. He could run his own team if he's qualified to, but he's our OC and he runs the offensive side of the ball. I think we should go back to our roots as a defensive team, and having a defensive minded head coach would do that. I still think we should go young though, regardless in both positions. I think one of the pain points or like breaking points to fire Harbaugh was the fact that they wouldn't fire Todd Munkin. So he may be getting fired in the next coming days as well. That's the reason why I answered the way I answered. I think we should bring in a young OC, but also a defensive minded QB. QB, DC head coach. I'm tripping. My bad. I mean, either way, yeah. I think we should just go young. If we hire Kevin Stefanski, I will be pissed.
Really?
How you treated Shador? Yeah. How you treated Shador? I mean, you're gonna the same type of. I don't know. I don't think the treatment of Lamar will be any better than Shador to a certain extent.
I I can't equate those two. Shador was a day three draft pick that he most likely, based on the way he handled the situation and called games for him, did not want to draft, and was kind of most likely forced on him by ownership
Right.
versus a top five quarterback in his prime. I don't think that they're like a 1-to-1 comparison. To me, he's the best candidate available, like on the
Yeah.
market. Uh, he's had some success in Cleveland. It's a terrible organization, and he was still able to have some success there. He's he'll get the offensive side of the ball taken care of. Usually DCs are easier to find, and he'll be able. He's been coaching for a while. He's well connected. He'll be able to get a quality DC. He might be able to bring Jim Schwartz with him. Who knows? But he'll be able to get a quality DC, which is kind of why I would maybe lean him over Salah, because Salah's question mark is in New York. What tripped him up was he couldn't get the quarterback situation straight. Drafted the kid out of BYU, and then Aaron Rodgers. It all blew up in his face. He missed on the quarterback, but in Baltimore, you don't have that issue
It's
because
already
the guy is
solved.
already established. Yep. And now, who is your OC? Now becomes the question. And if he gets a head coaching gig, my assumption would be he would take Clint Kubiak with him to be his OC.
Okay.
He's the OC. He's the
We're
OC
at,
under Kyle, but that doesn't that doesn't mean a whole lot. Like he's not calling plays. He's probably helping with the game plan and structuring, but he's not actually in the seat calling plays and making adjustments. So it would be a little riskier, but those would be my top two choices between who's available. I guess the third choice, who I would consider, would be Brian Flores.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
think he did a good job. He did a great job in Miami. He kind of got shitted on there. He didn't want to take Tua. He wanted Herbert. We all see how that ended up being the correct move. That would have been the correct move had they drafted Herbert instead of Tua. Uh, he had winning seasons there in Miami. He's been an elite defensive coordinator for a few years now. So those would be my top three for Baltimore, who I think that they should target and go after.
Yeah. It's a tricky one. Like you said, I don't think that this is a great cycle,
it's not.
and so it's going to be tough for. to me, that makes me think that they might go outside of the box, like somebody we ain't even thinking of.
Indiana's head
College?
coach.
College, college.
I don't.
Who was the coach before Harbaugh? Was it
Is it
Brian
Brian
Billick.
Billick?
Brian Billick? I'm trying to see if there was any, kind of similarities between them both, and kind of lean into where they might go with this. But all the coach, I mean, last year it was Ben Johnson.
That was the
He
hot
was the
kid.
guy. Yeah. This year, do you want to pick a guy that, in division just feels
Hell no.
nasty? I don't
Yeah.
know. So I don't know where they go with this. Obviously, they feel like they can do better. Obviously, they feel that they need a new voice, and they've got they feel like they've got some options that could do better than John was doing. So yeah, but apparently he is getting all the calls, and he's gonna wait until all the first round playoff games play out. Maybe somebody gets fired. The Packers coach, and I've heard that that's coming. And
Will be a surprise to me.
I've heard that if they get bounced, if we bounce them, he's gone. Nothing would make me happier. Like, I don't give a fuck if we lose the next round. If we send them into a spiral, it's all worth it. Everything's worth it. So, but yeah, I've heard that.
That would be silly, but maybe it happens.
Yeah, LaFleur's
I
pretty
heard
pretty
he's
good.
getting calls. My bad. I heard he's getting calls from teams that have head coaches still.
Right. Probably the Dolphins. I would guess that's who that is.
Could be.
It probably. So he's kind of like a lame duck at this point. So I don't know.
Yeah, John. He will have
It's
his
tough
John will have
because
the pick of his litter. He's probably
yeah,
the number one like coaching candidate in this cycle. Like
is he
he,
yeah,
that
by far.
is he that good though, man? I don't know. I The game that passed a lot of these guys by, in my opinion.
And I think that's what happened to John. Like I think he was trying to like be innovative. Like he had Mike McDonald. I he had Zach Orr as RDC now. I think he was trying to go young so the game won't pass him by. But I also think he was really stuck in his ways too, and that really hurt him. And it's tough for us because we need a. Are we going to get rid of our OC and DC? Are we going to clean house all the way?
I think so.
I would
Whoever
guess
comes
so.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
they're gone.
yeah, how many people are available? Do you think we'll take a look at the coach from Indiana?
From college. I've I've heard people say good things about him, but I haven't watched any. I usually will watch college closer to the draft, so I don't have an opinion on him, but I've heard good things about him.
I was thinking more like Lincoln Riley, Marcus Freeman, at Notre Dame.
The Notre Dame guy, yeah. He was getting some buzz last year.
He's in that same ilk as like a CEO. He's a defensive guy, but he kind of like manages uh, both sides of the ball. He helps coach both sides of the ball, and he just puts really good guys uh, in charge, and just kind of just oversees the whole thing. So that could be one. Um, so it feels like it's going to be out of the box hire, but like I
Could be.
said, they got to nail this one.
I'm
Or
cool with Marcus Freeman though.
yeah,
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
He's intriguing.
Like
I
he
mean,
coached at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's like a pro team. Like you it's like a pro ran organization. Like they have money behind them. It's not like you're coming from a small school. They got the facilities. They're able to travel. So I'm pretty sure he has exposure to all that.
he would fit the archetype of the last two hires because Brian Billick was the CEO type and John Harbaugh was the CEO type. So if he would fit So that might be the move. I would personally go with one of the three guys I mentioned, Flores, Sala, or Stefanski, but he'd be interesting.
At the end of the day, I would say I trust this organization to make the right choice, though.
Why?
Good question.
Um, I mean, first is the track record. I mean, we've only had three coaches in our history. I mean, they, besides the first one, have been successful. Um, we constantly make good hires, other than like the coaching staff. Like we've changed GMs over time, or not presidents, not GMs. Uh, just our culture and just we also develop people too. Like people stay in our organization for a long time. Eric DaCosta has been in our organization for 20 plus years.
Yeah,
Uh,
that sometimes that helps and sometimes that hurts you. They kind of let John run him up for the last. He should have probably been fired 3 seasons ago.
yeah.
Um,
Well, he was on the hot seat Lamar's rookie year, and Lamar saved his job basically. Um, but yeah, I trust him to make the right choice for sure.
okay, we'll see. I don't think we get a resolution on. I think that they're going to take their time because
Yeah,
they know they have the best job available, and so why rush it? You can go anywhere and find and probably get the coach you want to get. It might be a retread. Somebody might get fired. It could be Matt LaFleur that gets fired, or
If Matt LaFleur gets fired, he would shoot to the top of my list.
man, him and Lamar is they would that would be kind of actually fucking
going
scary.
young, bro. Yeah, that will be nasty. We
You could
just need
just you could
someone
wait
who's
to see
innovative
if
on the
Green Bay
offensive
does
side.
something foolish. They might wait for Green Bay to mess up. So we'll see.
I I don't know if it's foolish. I think that in some ways he's kind of wore his welcome out there with some of the stuff he's done. From what I have gathered, not a Packer fan. I don't care. I hope they never win another football game ever. Um, but you know, uh, you know, it seems like that they're trending to making a move. If it's not this year, next. If he doesn't start to win, that loss to y'all, um, where they should have won. I think that kind of I feel like they feel like he should have got more out of these teams than he did, and that might be the reason. Especially if you go in Chicago and lose, oh buddy, I'm telling you, these Packer fans, I've seen a couple over the last after we came back on them. They shaking in their boots, boy. They are nervous as shit because it might the scales might be tipping back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, uh, you know. But let's look at the rest of these coaching openings. Which ones do you guys think are like actually good jobs and attractive jobs compared to the field?
Keep scrolling.
Giants, Cleveland, Falcons.
Looking,
New York and
I
Atlanta.
would say Tennessee is better than it's being. Um,
Is it like an underrated one to you?
oh, Tennessee.
Okay. Why?
I
Because of Cam
like them on
Ward?
the job. Vegas is definitely the worst.
Well, they do have the number one pick though. So
It's Tennessee. I like Cam Ward when I got to watch him. I like him. They don't have a lot of talent, but you got the quarterback in place. You can kind of build your roster up in the way that you'd like to build it. They'll have cap space, high draft picks. Quarterback is promising, uh, and you're not going to get one and done there. Like you'll get at least 2 to 3 years to get that program up and running. And no state income tax in Tennessee. That will
Definite
be
plus.
that'll be the second most attractive job for me. Like going to the New York media with you be stuck with that rookie kid. I don't know. Maybe he'll be okay. Jury's
Are
still
you really
out. That
stuck with him?
media, that media is brutal. They don't have a lot of
I'm
talent
pretty sure.
either.
I don't know. They have good edge rushers. Like defense, they're pretty solid. They got some skill positions too. They have. They are in a decent. They have a better roster than Tennessee.
I would agree with that.
Yes, for sure.
I agree with the media part. Like it's just too many like glaring eyes focused on you. But it's also a championship organization too. They at least the ownership knows what it takes to win a championship. Tennessee's just made too many terrible decisions recently. Like as far as like trading players, like upstairs, just seems like they're in shambles sometimes. I don't know if there's been changes recently. I do like Cam Ward though. He's a baller in my opinion.
That's really all they got though. Is Cam
Yeah,
really?
And like
and
Jeffrey Simmons.
the Jefferson. Yeah, they got those two pieces. No, like I said, you get to basic. You have the cap space and the picks to reshape the roster the way that you want it. You don't have like a whole lot of like expensive, older, hyped up guys that you're forced to keep. You can keep who you want, cut who you want. You got your quarterback who's young, athletic, strong arm, still on a rookie deal for the next 4 years. I like him more than I like Dart, but I do agree that the other pieces around him on the defensive side, wide receiver, are they're better than what Tennessee has. But you're stuck with Dart, and if you believe in him, then sure, it would probably be the second best job. I am not like would stake my job on Jackson Dart. I
I
would
don't
stake
think
my
you're
job on Cam Ward before Dart.
I don't think you're stuck with Dart. I mean, the strategy with New York is you can't draft another quarterback high, but you could draft another quarterback. He's going to be the backup. He could be your guy in waiting. Dart's going to hurt himself. He's a crash out, and he admitted it. All you just got away from it sounds bad, but all you just got away from him to get hurt.
You can't say that.
The-
He said it
You,
himself.
you,
I'm not changing the way I play. He said it himself.
Yeah. Another thing with that New York opening is that um, uh, the wide receiver Malik Neighbors like shredded his knee, um, and man, he's an incredible talent. And so you're waiting on him to get back. It's not a great situation there, but in terms of skill position uh, that you will be walking into, my probably number two is
Is
this
Atlanta.
one.
Yeah, they have some
Yes,
pieces. They got
uh,
Bijan, tight end.
Drake London. The defense has some good
Atlanta
corners. Um, so
edge edge rushers too.
edge rushers, they got some guys, man, and you just need somebody. That's a sneaky good job um, for somebody to take. It just depends on who they got to make the right decision. They don't make great decisions as an ownership group um, ever. I don't think they've ever made a good decision. So it'd be interesting to see who they go after. So
There, I agree with you on the weapons part, and they do have some young pieces on defense that look, promising. It's a quarterback league, and unless you got one of those like elite play callers that can like, turn mediocre quarterbacks and make them look good, it's gonna be tough. So like if I was a defensive guy, I wouldn't want to go to Atlanta.
Stefanski could
If I
work there
was
though.
he could work there. That might be where I think they're definitely going to go offense. They just fired a defensive head coach. Uh, they have to fix. I'm not a big Penix guy. I don't think he's that good. But you drafted him high, and then you got money tied up with Kirk Cousins. It's like you got two mediocre at best QBs that you're stuck with. So you're gonna need one of those like offensive wizards to take that job.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I agree, and I think that's a good marriage for both of those. I think
Zone
Stefanski
is a
he
bad job too. It's like a
yeah, it's not a great uh yeah, it's not a great kind of outlook on some of these jobs. Uh, Apparently they're moving on from Kyler Murray. Um, I'm not sure where he ends up, and then that Raiders job is just the worst.
I think they're gonna
Um,
keep him for one more year and probably draft a guy.
really,
I guess you could try to trade him.
they benched him, so I think that relationship is over. Um, Man, yeah, I think that Trey getting traded, the Kyler getting it's not a good couple months for the small guys, man. I mean, damn, uh,
I know, man.
that sucks.
And
Um,
I like Kyler Murray. He the rap on him is he doesn't take anything seriously. Uh, what is it? He's a Call of Duty addict apparently.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the word is that he he be on the video games and not on his iPad studying.
You're lying. Wow, because he's uber talented. Like you don't go number one
Yes,
overall ever if you ain't like the real, and he is the real. But something's missing. It might be that. It might be focus. Uh, but yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I haven't heard that. So interesting.
and
And then the Raiders,
the
man.
Raiders gig. That's a terrible. That's a terrible gig. I think Brian Flores. The word is Tom Brady wants him and Dayball as the OC.
Ooh, hmm,
I actually like that if they could pull that off. That would be like a
that's a
really
really good
great coaching
pairing.
staff.
Yeah, I like that. You just don't have no bullets in the gun. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anybody. I, they might roll Gino ass back out there, and that's
He's
yikes. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's terrible.
what? So not a great
They
one.
got the number
So
one pick, so they're going to draft. They're going to get their quarterback number one and move on from
oh,
Geno
okay,
some kind of way.
yeah.
I don't know which
I'm not
quarterback they're
sure if it's
taking. I
gonna
haven't
be.
watched the college guys yet.
It's either gonna be Indiana or Oregon. Um, I need to do a deep dive on both of them before I make a declaration. I've seen a little bit of the IU kid. He can throw from the pocket. None of them really scream like superstar. So maybe they go a different way ultimately with that
And
pick.
I, and I've heard they're considering they want to move Crosby, but the price I heard they're asking for is ridiculous. A three first.
Stop.
Yeah, get out of here. I'll give you I'll give you a first and a mid.
I wouldn't even go three first for Miles Garrett.
I would only give up that for a quarterback.
Yeah.
What did they give up for Micah?
2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah. They had them mocked to us. Like
283.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There was a lot of graphics going around saying we'll give up 2 first-round picks for Max. He's nice though, but
I wouldn't give up 2 first-round picks for him. But he is nice though. He can hoop.
He is nice. He's not Micah Parsons, and so I would not give up 2 for him at all. I would struggle to give it up for Myles Garrett just because of his age, but
his age, that's it. But he's the best edge in the league.
Yeah, for sure. He big as hell. That's a big nigga. He a little scary big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to dap him up. Because you don't want to fight him. That's how big that nigga is, man. Oh.
If I was like this close to winning the Super Bowl, I would consider 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett, even with his age. But if I wasn't, I wouldn't, just because of his age. Now, if he was like 2-3 years younger, no doubt I'd give up 2 first-round picks for him quick.
I think we are in the market up for trading for an edge. The Bears.
Maybe Max Crosby.
It just depends on what the ticket is.
Oh, you're gonna do the
could be a repeat.
The Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that again.
He ain't as nice as Khalil.
Agreed.
So, I would have to see who's available, and see what the ticket price is. I think we've made all the. We don't have any more picks from that Carolina fleecing, so it's more of what the ticket is. So yeah,
I think one of the Giants pass rushers may be available too. They have 3, right? They have Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and Abdul Carter. So I'm pretty sure Thibodeau is on the chopping block. I mean, I would keep all 3 because that's a nasty combo. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, and Thibodeau is the one I would want the least.
Kid. He's the one nobody really wants like that.
I would love Burns. We got to do something to fix the defense.
Yeah, I don't think y'all are a Max Crosby away, so I wouldn't give up the farm for him. In terms on that defense needs a lot.
Yeah, it does. That this draft that Ryan Pace Ryan Poles just had might have saved his job. Every single one of those guys contributed. Round 1 through 7. And that is rare. To that point, though, picks he's made in the past on the defensive side of the ball have not panned out. A lot of these guys have regressed. Jaquan Brisker, he's playing terrible. Even Jalen Johnson is playing not great now. We never have an edge rush. He's terrible at picking edge rushers. So we've got to figure something out, with that. So can we beat Green Bay? I think we hate them so much that they know they have to win that game. And so I feel good about it. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I never want to get my hopes up with these niggas ever, because it could go the other way. All right, before we get out of here, guys, we're almost at an hour. Anything y'all want to say on the Zion situation? Anybody want to set it up, tee it up? Keith, I'm sure you got the most info. You want to?
Well, I got the most info.
I know you do. I just know you do.
I know you got the scoop, man.
You got the
I
scoop.
don't got the scoop, man, but this man Zion is he's just really risky in the DMs. That's all it is. He just be shooting a shot from deep, Steph Curry style. That's it. And he got
No.
bread and he's young. He's just out here just seeing what goes in.
Well, it's a little bit more to this story. An OnlyFans model tagged TMZ with a video of him saying, "Guess who my baby daddy is?" And you know, it was Zion, a video of Zion turning the fireplace on. I guess right before he's about to, you know, OnlyFans.
Make some content.
Correct. Cheat, double cheat. You know, you know. He was about to get into it. So I don't know if the accusation of father is the one, but he just gets caught slipping a lot with these OnlyFans models. Um, Somebody need to do call themselves the Brotherhood. Somebody counsel this nigga. Like what the hell is going on?
It's really hard to do so when young cats is getting caught up doing it and old cats is getting caught up. It's not like, oh, you're just doing it because it's young. Like Shannon Sharp got caught up too.
But Zion is such a generational talent. Like he must not be listening to nobody because even like Clutch should have pulled him to the side. Like, yo, you want to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like he just out here slipping, man.
Let's get these
Slipping.
NDAs. Like when you when you got to move like that, you can't just be in everybody's DMs messing with everybody. You gotta screen a little
I
bit,
think Shannon
filter better.
Sharp, like, he missed out on like a hundred million.
The contract
Like
he had, he was negotiating.
he missed out on some bread. Like he had something to lose too, and he was going. And it's a different legendary, but it was just like Shannon Sharp post career, what he was about to do in media, and luckily, like it didn't like derail him too much. But he he was supposed to be set up something nice, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a sad story. There, I know he kicking himself about that one every
Oh,
day.
for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to. Shit like that's hard to live with, man. You know, when you got that shit in your grasp and some shit that could have been prevented. Um, you just let slip through the cracks. It's nasty. Sucks.
Yes.
And he knew better. Like Zion, you can give him benefit of the doubt. Shannon Sharp knew better.
He's young, yeah.
Yeah, Shannon's like
I
what,
don't
50?
know, 55 or something.
It's one of those things, man. I mean, your agent should tell you how to move out here. The NBA should tell you how to move out here. Someone should tell you how to move out here.
Man, but them OnlyFans models, man, they be looking good on them internets. You know what I'm saying, son?
But they're everywhere.
Right.
It's not like there's only two of them.
But
like they're everywhere.
That one tickled his fancy, B. You know what I'm saying? That was the one. That was the one, dog. And
this money tickles their fancy.
Yeah, exactly. So,
sorry.
The marketing is too good out here, man, for these OnlyFans women. Like they get it's good. It's too good, bro. It's too good. Anytime you go on Twitter, man, I swear to you, every time I open the app, I at least see one nipple, at least a nipple open for sure.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't want to see nipples every time I get on my phone, man.
Come on, man. It's us.
The algorithm thinks otherwise.
Come on, man. You can lie to America.
They keep showing it to you. It's like, you can lie to yourself all
You
you
the
want
one,
to.
you the one
I
following
hate when you
them.
see this.
No.
Your algorithm show you that nipple for a reason, Sean.
Say, dog, you can lie to yourself all you want.
Right. You ain't lying
There you
to
go.
bro.
More nips.
07. We ain't gotta be an algorithm. We know.
But okay. Yeah, sure. I do, yes. Titties.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, like every time I open up the app, no. You got to draw the line somewhere, dog. And man, you know, I had to get away from social for a while. Like, yo, I just can't do this.
Too many
And then,
nipples.
and you try, and it, or it's just like ass. And I've had this conversation with my girl. We be sitting there scrolling my shit, and then it's just ass. And she just look at me like, yo, this is what's going on here. So,
This is what your feed is sending you.
man,
You.
man, I tried to cleanse it with like puppies and shit. Didn't happen. This shit is still
Bible.
fucked up. Bible quotes.
You still not doing that shit. I know what you really want to see. He said,
Oh,
man. Like,
man.
he must be with his girl. He looking at puppies.
We'll
give
wait.
Give him 10.
The cool thing is the algorithm know if you buy, if y'all nearby or not.
For sure.
No, it do.
For sure.
It be listening.
So that means it's snitching on
something
me.
in and just say
For sure,
snitch. Get a announcement for it. It might be.
Yeah. It's getting to the point with them algos. I be thinking of shit. Swear to God, I don't be looking typing it in. Swear. And that should have come up in my my ads, bro.
Happens to me too. I'll be like, damn, I was like, dog, I ain't even typed this. How you know?
I kid you not. The other day, I was like, man, I need to increase my water intake. I've been slipping. I go on my I go on my motherfucking IG. It was like an ad for like Life Water or some shit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, nigga? What? Dog, scary times, man. We in scary times, B.
So imagine what Zion feed look like.
Oh man,
his feed must be off the chain. He must not be able to open his phone in public. Like
Holy. Oh man.
He gotta dip off in the corner to open his phone while he out in public.
He's so wild, he probably don't though. But plus he's tall, so it's just like, why you gotta even worry about it in public? People can't see up there.
Word. Damn. My man got caught slipping, man. It happens to the best of us. I have no... Man. It can happen to any of us, so I feel bad for the kid. I don't pass judgment on him at all. He just needs to be counseled. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he need a OG, a big homie. Man, somebody tell him what's good.
It's either that or like just know that this shit comes with consequences, and as long as you're willing to deal with it.
Yeah.
Pretty big consequences.
I mean, it's not the first time.
Not. It ain't.
Probably won't be the last. What is he, like 24?
That's a wrap. Imagine the stuff that hasn't been leaked.
Man. Well, they be trying to get the women be wilding on him. It was some girl at Duke that was like, I guess he had slid in her DMs and she was like, you know, ugh, look at this nigga in my DMs. Then it was the Mariah Mills situation. Popped her off. And now it's this one. Man, he just needs some counsel. I'm not passing judgment on a young boy. I get it. Somebody needs to take him to the side, man, and preach to him. Show him the way. And it needs to be one of these OG NBA players who have the NDAs printed out at the door. You know what I'm saying? Um,
It's different
You
now.
gotta move like that
They have to deal with
after
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing is, they didn't have to move like that when they were younger because they wasn't navigating this climate. You need to ask like Braun.
I mean, he's navigated all of them from what like all these
Yeah,
different eras. I mean, it would be. I don't think he wants it because like it's. I mean, he's a young kid, young superstar. Seems like a good kid. I can't imagine that like the older players haven't already like tried to rap with him and let him know what's up. He probably just wants to like fuck it shit. I don't really care what y'all got to say.
yeah. At
And
least lock
it's
their
you know
phone up when they come in.
we all got our vices, so you know OnlyFan models apparently is his.
Could be crack.
it was food.
Got two vices that we know of.
Yeah, think you me. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
This nigga only want to know about Grub and Instagram. OnlyFans models. That's all he checking for.
I
He
wonder what
lucky
his
though, you know.
OnlyFans. Yeah, he probably spending crazy on the OnlyFans. Like the subs,
He done made a few millionaires up out of that joint.
man. I mean, but put yourself in his position as you know, it's a lot of shit you can get into as a 23-year-old, 24-year-old, 25-year-old with a shit ton of money and being famous. Like that's a recipe to
Access.
man in New Orleans. I mean,
Shit, wherever you go to when you're on the road.
I mean,
I,
that's the
as I
reason
said,
why.
I'm not
Like,
judging them.
this is the part of the reason why. Like, in certain circles, the same people iterate through that circle.
I see what you're saying. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like people share people
Because it's a trust
because
thing.
yeah, they know they can handle someone of this status.
Yeah, the psychology behind
And
that might be it, but it does happen a lot. You're right.
I used to question like, why in the world would they do this? They wilding. I used to ask that, but yeah,
Now we see she can hold it down. So
Mitigated risk there. Yeah, could be.
yeah, but there's other ways to mitigate the risk, though. I think, but uh, you know, somebody gotta tell him, let him know, and maybe he likes the thrill of it.
he
You know
does,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
They be having fun out there. Oh,
Yeah.
you want this little 2000? Be ordering like Chinese food right to your door. They be having fun out here. He just
Yeah.
did cool it down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Five
operate with a
against that.
little bit more
I ain't
discretion.
judging.
I
Yeah.
am not judging him a bit.
No, I can't
Are
blame
you
you.
kidding me?
Dude, if I was
Man,
24
listen.
with millions and millions, ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling.
So
Ain't no telling, dog. bro, we was 24 together and was a what? Well, let's not put that on wax, but I mean, you know, I'm gonna have Mike take half this conversation out. But man, 25, 24, or
I got 50, 60 million. And I'm doom scrolling on OnlyFans.
I wonder what his bill look like. Like what's the reoccurring on that?
oh, hey, Keith got to tell you what he just bought. G, I forgot to.
This man Rashawn. All right, so I was talking to Mr. Franklin earlier about how since for the first time since like high school I'm under 300.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
And so I was telling them the different workouts, or just like my approach. Mm-hmm. And I told them that I recently bought a rebounder. And a rebounder is a mini trampoline.
Okay.
And Sean could not hold or contain his laughter whatsoever.
It's a funny visual, but
thank you.
It supports up to 550 pounds. It ain't gonna be that crazy of a visual.
Like the
I ain't put myself in. Yeah.
What do you do on that thing?
Thank you. That's thank you.
Go on YouTube.
Is it ab work?
Do the research, America.
Tell them what you told me. What you be? Who you got pulled up mimicking they movements?
Oh, white ladies. Like on the stay-at-home white ladies don't have nothing else to do, like the Pilates ladies and stuff. Just have that visual. Stay-at-home moms that don't have nothing to do besides do workouts and yoga. Those type of white ladies.
It's a funny visual though. But you see results out of it.
Bro, just do research, America.
No, I'm saying that you've been seeing results out of it.
I just got it last week. Now, y'all end up getting one.
I'm not going to get one.
It is what it is.
Damn. Oh man.
Rebounder though.
Oh shit! No fucking way. The rebound. How much was that bitch?
160.
Damn.
That's cheaper than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, delivered to my door. I had to assemble it though, but
the springs and shit.
They use it's like bungee cords instead of springs.
So would you like a massive ball?
It's a versatile exercise tool, so you can use dumbbells, bands.
Oh shit!
Never would have. That's just not what I was.
I would never imagined it either, but after doing the research, I'm like,
oh man, that's fucking.
I'm gonna get my white lady on.
Whoo. Oh. I've been wanting to get one of them little pull-up bars that you install in the doors, but I'll look into the rebounder and see.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit!
Let me know the research you found. There's some NASA studies out there. Some other stuff.
I have not questioned.
I'm just letting you know.
Not
laughing though.
The science sounds
the rebound
correct.
Yeah, y'all laughing though. I'm just saying.
Because
It's just a funny visual, but like I'm not saying that like oh that thing would never work. But
That's fine. My wife didn't laugh at me. That's all that matters.
that's
And
what's up.
I appreciate her not laughing.
That's what's up.
Y'all guys are just.
She laughed at
Yeah,
you
laugh at me
silently.
inside.
She
She
laughed
probably laugh
inside.
internally.
For
She probably laugh
sure.
internally. What's this big nigga doing on this trip?
And then with her friends, she probably laughed. She probably showed a good laugh with her friends too. He won't believe what he just bought. And this nigga was telling me about NASA research. Like,
Discouraged about clips.
There she go. Hey, Dage, what's up?
Sean said, "What's up, babe?"
I said, hello, congrats.
He can hear you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, this mic picks up everything. He
Ask-
said thank you.
And then ask her about the trampoline.
They want to know your thoughts on this rebounder.
the rebounder, son.
That guy-
Use the right vernacular.
All I said was when you were trying to explain to me how you used to do a backflip.
When was this?
No, the story.
This nigga for 18 years, 20 years.
I've never
But you
seen
know,
a
you
backflip.
know I'm athletic, right? Because you
No.
never see me on the trampoline.
Nigga, when?
Don't-
How old were you when you did a backflip?
I told her I did it when I was in my younger years, my adolescent years.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't going to. I'm ain't trying to say like, oh, any nigga with a trampoline in their backyard now, let me pull up. I'm gonna do a backflip, so I can sit here and break my neck right now. No, I ain't gonna. I'm saying like, back in the day, I pulled one off.
You've been chasing that glory ever since.
I'm not chasing that glory whatsoever.
Damn. That's
I can
crazy.
still beat y'all on the court, so that's all that
Stop, nigga. Hey, you remember? Oh, you still owe me like $5K from that shot.
matters. I don't know what you're talking about. What shot? What shot are you talking about? I don't know.
We was in
I have
Miami.
no. I was high.
We was in Miami.
When?
I was like quarter 3. You said 10K. Bray said 5K.
Didn't say okay. I said put a rack on it.
Lift.
And you did make it though, but you ain't getting the rack at him.
And them niggas ran off. I'm like, yo, what's up? Y'all could at least bought me a
You can take it off the balance that you owe Bray from the Lonzo Ball bet.
I'll do all that. Nigga.
That was a hell of a bet. That was a hell of a bet.
I owe that nigga like 20 racks.
Now you owe him 19.
20 racks. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, man. That
I
was
don't know what
crazy.
you're thinking either.
You drank that Lonzo Ball Kool-Aid. I don't know what
Pause.
you had.
Yeah. I don't know. That was
I
crazy.
don't see it. I don't know why he thinks this nigga's so nice.
I don't know either, man.
He shot all funny. He shot like this.
I'm like, it wasn't just me. You remember Magic Johnson was like, yo, the truth. You remember that? So,
I remember the meme when he was like, I ain't gonna be here, and dipped.
that was crazy.
That was around the same time, the same era.
But his mans came back. Ain't his mans, the Dodger nigga, came back and actually bought them?
Actually, what?
Didn't the Dodgers owner actually like?
Yeah, the Dodgers owner bought the Lakers.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
his
sure
mans,
they
ain't
did.
it?
Yeah, they
Oh.
friendly. I don't know how close, but they friendly.
Well, Magic Johnson's part owner of the Dodgers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It all came full circle for him. I mean, he might, get a piece of that. So, yeah. But we rambling at this point. It's been a good pod. We'll come back next week with something a little bit more fresh. Peace.